Whaddup Doe? What gwine, my good people? What gwine? What gwine? What gwine, my good people? What's going on, y'all? I am trying my best to be as consistent as I can be. Trying to go live as often as I can. Keep up with what's going on. Look at man. I was trying to find that story, y'all, on that rapper that got killed, Chris King or something. But I don't want to. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm looking up the news story. Hold up. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's kind of chilly today. Like it's rainy here and cool. Like really cold. And that's how. Ooh, I'm sorry. That's how Michigan weather is, though. It's when the weathers change. I mean I mean weather, but when the seasons change. Um, you never know what type of day it's gonna be. And like when it's like turning from winter to spring, it's like you have the 60s and 50s, and sometimes it get up to 70 and almost 80. Then it jump back down to 40, and then finally, when spring is going into summer and start reaching and being consistent in the 70s. But baby, when the summer hit, oh, 80s, 90s, all that good thing. But then here comes Indian summer. Indian summer is when it's more from like summer to fallish. It even be in October sometimes with 60, 70-degree weather. But a week later, it'll snow. It's just funny. Detroit is like that. Detroit is like that. So today it is like Detroit is wet and cold. And baby, my body feel every last bit of it. You hear me? Every change the weather going through, she's going through. Okay, here we go. So they're saying that
Justin Bieber, Machine Gun.
that the young man that Chris King that was killed, something about the police killed the father of the person that actually killed him. Now I don't like a lot of these rappers. Unfortunately, I don't really know about rap like that. So a lot of these rappers, I don't find out about until they gone already, and that's sad. Cause I want to see. Hey, baby, what's cracker like it? I was looking for you yesterday. We dropped the link up here talking. We was up here dropping a link talking crap for all that time yesterday. Hold on. I'm trying to skip through it. I will come back and listen to that in a minute. But we was up here talking crap for about an hour or so. Comparing notes, talking junk. But I missed you coming up here yesterday. It would be good to hear your voice. Well, it always is good to hear your voice. You always welcome. Matter of fact, let me just put this, put this, let me just drop this right here just in case. Just in case I don't make him tonight. Make love to you for the last time, baby. I got the worst sinus headache, and I know it's probably because of the rain and allergies and all that. You said you would have joined. Girl, listen, me and the hood table and choreo lover had a blast up here last night until my phone started acting up because I think somebody tried to call, and every time and look, after getting that beautiful comment from you about like my YouTube live, this chat is disabled. You said you're in a grocery store. Buy me something to eat. I'm so hungry. You wanna know what I ate? Some pretzels. I ate some pretzel sticks. That's because I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Yeah, I'm laying down. My head hurts and my sinuses are. I always have a problem with allergies and sinuses. But yeah, yeah, you said my son was on point. Bring me something to eat. Um, some Instacart me some food, some breakfast, then something. Shoot, breakfast, lunch, I don't care. Kool-Aid, anything. I'm just hungry right now. I can't go grocery shopping until next week. You said eat pretzels with peanut butter. I try that. And I have some peanut butter. I have Reese cup peanut butter, but I usually use it when I make cookies. I don't really. My grandkids eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly and whatever, and I'm one of those people that whenever I eat any type of sandwich or anything like that, whenever I eat bread, it has to be a fresh, brand new pack of bread because I'm funny like that. I'm like, it has to be fresh and soft, and I want the first out of the bag. After that, I'm good. Like, anybody can have the rest of it. I just want, even when I'm cooking, like frying a chicken or something like that, and if I eat bread with it, which I often don't, it has to be fresh, straight up. Salah, what up, though? What up, though? You ain't been hearing my intros. I think today probably the first day in a minute I ain't came in and give it to you raw, raw, raw. Yeah, it's the first time. Um, uh, you backstage. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. King, what's up? I feel so
Peace and
special.
love.
You
Peace and love.
peace and love. Oh, my homie, my homie. You said, wait a minute,
Before
hold on. You said,
before I start this
oh, my
this
cash app is
interaction,
ain't it under my name? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I
Hold
think
on
I
one
see.
second, please.
Yeah,
Cash, it should be under my name. I
it's on the
thought
banner. It's on the banner too. It's at the
it's on
bottom
my
on the banner as
yeah.
well.
It's going across the bottom. You said what now, sir? What you say?
I said before I start this, I want to say thank you very much, and I hope you feel better. I thank you so much for being a blessing in the community, giving us positive encouragement. Kind of mixing it up. Because a lot of times we entertain and a lot of different content. Some of it
Yeah,
is, this and that, but I think that pure content, just something that's spiritual, because when you think about a community as a whole, you need recreation content, you need spiritual content, you need every ounce of content as far as different variations and different varieties. So I definitely appreciate what you bring to the table, and I love that you be playing that keep give it to him raw
That's
days.
exclusive, y'all.
I love that. So when I hear that, I'm like, yo, sis low, I love it.
If I said I gotta drop me a high 16 on that, and I used to rap too. Now don't get me
Hey,
twisted.
I got some
Used
other
to rap.
beats. I'm working on some stuff now, but what happened was I'm just
I like that one. I mean,
okay.
I just love that one. I mean,
If I could
I
find
gotta
that
hear the
beat,
rest of it too. But
if I
I
find that
dig
beat,
that.
I'll give you that beat. If I could find the beat, I'll give you that beat, and then shoot, it'd be like kind of like a remix, the Sislo remix.
That sounds so good. Baby, I was thinking of some stuff, you hear me?
Yeah, see,
But
because all of that stuff is old material that I was just kind of like releasing out of my computer because I'm dropping a new Actually, the project is done. I'm really proud of the project. But I was just trying to decide on when I was going to release it because I got so much administration stuff to do, and unbeknownst to a lot of people, I have several businesses. So the same kind of energy that I give to this YouTube thing, I try to go above and beyond for my other business endeavors as well. So
mhm,
it can be very, very time consuming, especially when you have a lot of different things going on that people doing different things and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna get into that, but I just wanted to pop up here and tell you I appreciate you so much. I appreciate what you stand for. I appreciate that God gave you a level of discernment that's way above most. I think you're just a beautiful person. And I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart.
You know what? I really appreciate you coming up here. Hold on, let me respond to Sweet. I appreciate you, my love. Wait a minute, something popped up. I can't see what it is, but I see the little symbol. I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you could do about it. And you just made my heart flutter. I love you so much. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Whatever it is, it's a big, big, big thing, and I love you for it. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
sugar.
I appreciate that.
I
And
appreciate you so
yeah,
much.
I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I got some things that I want to share with you because
Okay.
I think what it'll ultimately do is kind of boost up the views and the subscribers. And what I would like to do, I like to just do it in a positive way. I don't think that we have to go through no negative stuff to get our content out there. I don't think we have to do anything beyond just serving God and helping people to get that content and whatever we desire from God. I don't get into the other side of things. You know what I mean? Because once you understand how God works, you
Mm,
realize that there's a higher level and the lower level. Now, the lower level, it will get you things immediately, but then it dissipate. You know what I mean? Like the devil will trick you and
exactly.
he will give you whatever
Exactly.
you want for 5 minutes. That 5 minutes of fame.
Hmm.
And but what
Right.
God gives you, God is going to give you, and it's going to sustain for the rest of your life. So I don't want no temporary success or temporary joy. And
Right.
even if it is some kind of joy, I want it to be blessed. I want it to be something that I can be proud of, something that I know is I'm doing the right thing by my creator. And then I can rest and be, calm within my spirit. But if I got to deal with trying to obtain power from a source that's going to lead me down the wrong direction and I know it's going to lead me down the wrong direction, then I don't want any parts of that.
Right. Right.
You know,
And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because well, one thing I know for sure is that I have noticed that in being on YouTube for a while. I've been on here for a long time. Doesn't seem like it, but I have. But because I don't get like off into some of the other things, it appears that my channel is a little slower at
mhm.
growing. But I am so happy with the growth that I have because I'm able to be me and I don't want to be anyone else. I don't want to be something that I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want to do what they call beefing for dollars and stuff like that. And I don't knock who does it because it's that's your niche, that's your thing, and it sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining, but it's not healthy for me. It's not
It's
something that's not
entertaining.
even mentally or spiritually healthy for me. And then
Yeah,
the scripture says, "What profit a man they gain the world and loses?"
and
So
lose his whole
I don't,
soul.
I can't make that compromise because so much, everything is dependent on my relationship with God, my everything, my
My everything, my
everything,
all, my
and
all.
my absolute all. And I'm telling you, when to be on the top of the C-19 situation.
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
everybody that you have to go way back in my videos to know, but um, my oldest daughter was in the first group here in Michigan, Detroit, that was diagnosed, and my baby, I almost lost my child.
Wow.
And she was on a ventilator for 45 days in the hospital for 71 days. And nobody knows what it's like for a mother to not know what is going on, this new thing that just hit the world. And my child is a victim of it. And I'm not knowing from day to day whether she's going to make it. It was so bad that I couldn't even call the hospital for updates. I let her husband do it. That's her husband. I let him be her husband. But I just went to her house and I took care of her kids and her husband. She came home. But that was something that I couldn't allow anything negative in my spiritual house come in, because I was trusting and believing God for something so significant that I could not allow anything to taint my relationship with him. So, with that being said, I can't just call on the man when I need him. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
because that's
mean,
phony.
yeah, I gotta have a relationship with them all the time. And so for
Mhm.
me, what's comfortable for me, for Cisco, is to maintain that reputation and that relationship with God and be on the even keel. Now, does that mean that I can't stand for right and speak and say what I want to say, or do things for clicks and giggles? No, I will. I'll have fun and I'll joke, but there's only so far that I tend to go with it. And the other
Mhm.
thing that I wanted to say with you is, even with the things that you guys are, might be going through, I don't really want to speak on it, but I
Yeah,
just
it's
want to say, don't lose your integrity. You know
no,
who you are, and
exactly.
you are one of the most integral men that I've seen in this, that gravitated in this algorithm. So I don't want to see that integrity be tainted and put a negative shine on your gift. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
You
totally
work so
appreciate
hard to acquire something. You work so hard to make things happen. And I don't know if you have family, children, whatever it case to be, but you work hard enough to leave a legend for your kids. I'm sorry, I don't know why somebody's ringing my phone. I'm gonna let it ring though. You work so hard to do those, that you want to make sure that you leave an inheritance for your kids. And in order to
Mhm.
do that, you can't mess up what you're building now. So I just want to, keep your focus, keep your head above water, and you know what I'm saying. Make it do what it do, King. You got this.
I definitely appreciate that. Now with that other situation, which I'm not going to mention on your platform, because I want to make sure that all my interactions are positive, and that's like water in a bucket. When you're dealing with a chosen person by God, the only thing that you're going to do is hurt yourself. You know what I mean? That's and I'm gonna leave it on that note. But what I wanted to say, and my message to you was, I do have some ideas that doesn't involve sensationalism, or how you say beef for dollars, none of that stuff. And I want to share that with you because God is kind of instructing me to align myself with all of his spiritual people, not just his people. I have a choice, and that choice that I'm making right now is being fostered by God. And what I want to do is align myself with just the spiritual, those that I know that's touched by God. You know what I mean? And I'm still going to help everybody else out, but I feel like I want to be in the realm of God's royal children. And with
Oh,
that being said, that's where I'm going to put most of my energy to going forward. So that's all I wanted to tell you. I do have some
wow.
things that I need to get to, but I wanted to
All
holler
right.
at you on this live and tell you I love you. I love what you're doing, and I guarantee that we're going to get this channel where it belongs because it's definitely needed in this community.
I appreciate you. Thank you for your impartation of love and wisdom. And thanks for gracing my platform. And thank you,
Hey,
Cheryl.
you're welcome. Hey, Cheryl. All right, so y'all guys have a lovely day. Be blessed. I'll see you soon.
Okay, well, you have a beautiful day, and I pray that all is well.
Yep.
Go forth and prosper, my king.
Yes, I will. I will indeed. I love you and have a great day.
You too. Love you back.
All right, peace.
Later. All right, that was King Salah. I always Salah because I know someone said name Salah, but yeah, Salah Dollar. And y'all gotta check his channel out. He's got great content over there, music, and you know he's a very very beautiful person. Thank God for bringing him my way. Miss Cheryl, thank you for jumping in. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you too. I really do. And I want to thank Miss Viewers of You for your gift. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, you'll see that we're all about positivity over here, and sometimes we can cut a fool, cut a fool out. I'll do a lot of the shenanigans. You got plenty of that. So yeah, I kind of keep it on the even kill. But yeah, I was about to review. I don't know what happened to it. I think I hit the remote by mistake. But I was about to review a commercial. This news story about this young man that was killed. So I pulled the story back up. So y'all take a listen with me while we see what's going on with this young man. Everybody's speaking to each other. See, y'all know each other. Check that out. If you talking about she's still ratchet, honey, I can get ratcheted. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's listen to this real quick. I just wanted to see what's going on. I don't even know what happened.
Shot to death in Midtown Nashville, and the killer still hasn't been caught. News Tuesday with Berry speaking with his friend and mentee about the life legacy he leaves behind.
He was just following Trippie Redd's footsteps, basically. Every artist have in common, which is a dream as a kid.
Nainer Asif lost his friend and mentee, Christopher Cheeks, known on stage as Chris King. He says Chris was known for his close friendship and collaboration with rapper Trippie Redd, who wrote, "I am, quote, so hurt right now, I can't even think." Justin Bieber shared an Instagram story saying, quote, "This one hurts." Nainer tells me Chris took him under his wing and that they had been working on a mix track together.
He would get stuff done. He was like out of normal, like his consistency working wise, it was a great thing, and that inspired me.
According to an Instagram post from Chris King, he said he was in Nashville to perform at the Canna Fest. But early Saturday morning in Midtown Nashville, police say a group of robbers approached him and his friends, shooting and killing him. One of
Hmm.
his friends was injured. Maynard says he was supposed to be in Nashville with Chris, but couldn't make the trip.
I called my friend. He was like, "Yo, can you check up on Chris real quick?" He's not answering his phone. He said, "Brother, I am so sorry. Sorry for the loss. He passed away."
Maynard says Chris was not only a role model for him, but for other young artists as well. He tells me he hopes people remember him for his giving heart.
Someone who really tried to inspire a lot of kids to help out others in general. He was always the guy you will reach out for help, and he will grant you that.
Metro Police say no arrests have been made regarding Saturday's shooting, but they are.
Wow. So that's another one of those situations there, guys, where these guys, these people are on Instagram and tell them exactly in real time where they are and what they're doing, and what they're, in town to do and stuff like that. But, um, you know, you gotta wonder, if he was able to be accosted by some robbers openly like that, how was security? What type of security did he have around him? And wow, wow, that's just crazy, y'all. That's too bad. That's too bad, too bad. So another young man, rapper, 30, 30. What I think they said he was 32, and now he's gone. It's like with pops, not Pop Smoke, but the rapper from Philly, PMB, somebody, I can't think of his name right now, but I talked about that too when he was saying that he was at some restaurant or something, and some guys came in where he was because he posted on Instagram where he was, and they came in where he was and shot him in the head right there and killed him. And in front of his girlfriend, and I think his kid was with him, and snatched his chain or what have you. So it's like you just can't be so um you said hi sis low in the chat. Hey, what's going on, sweetie? How are ya? So yeah, you just gotta be careful placing in real time where you are, you know what I'm saying? Because you just never know, especially when you guys become big time influencers and YouTubers and you celebrities or whatnot. You got to be careful about your surroundings, and most definitely, um, you know, be careful at who you trust. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. You can't trust everybody. And let me say this. Let me say this. I want all of you babies to listen because I feel like I'm probably the oldest chick out here, but I take that with great pride. You know what I'm saying? I don't look my real age. I play younger on TV. Just kidding. But let me say this about you all. Not about you all, to you all. One thing that I want you to stop doing is stop being so quick and so easy to trust everybody you meet on here, on this app. Stop being so easy to trust. And when I say trust, I mean trust that if viewership, content counts, numbers don't get low enough, that you will then become their content. That you ain't no 78. Stop playing. You ain't no 78, girl. You are not. I refuse to believe that. I refuse. But if you are, you look absolutely good, girl. And that's what I'm striving to be. That's what I'm striving to look like, honey. But you made me forget my train of thought with that. Oh, but what I'm saying is you have to be careful because if somebody can say that you are friends, that you are just my bestie, my BFF, my roadie, my this, my that, whatever, and then when something happens or you have a disagreement, rather than to chop it out, you take it to the platform and post it out, or it becomes content. Then for me, you were never friends to begin with. I have friends that I've had for golly. I have one friend I've had since I was about two. Since I was about two, literally. I have another friend that I've had since I think sixth grade. Then I have another friend that I've had since I think ninth grade. I've had another friend, um, different ones that I'm still in touch with. Still in touch with. If we have it out, one of them that I just talked to yesterday, I just called her and I tell her, listen, if there's anything ever that you need to talk about, don't just assume the worst. Let's talk about it. Let's pound it out. I don't believe in, that he said, she said something. Just because somebody told me you were mad at me, then I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to react to it because they said you were mad. So now I'm going to act like I'm mad at you too. And then what difference? I mean, how am I going to get mad at you for being mad at me when I don't even know what you were mad at me about? It might have been something that I actually did. So, I'm just saying, just guys, be careful about that, or just don't make personal relationships with people you just don't know. It's probably the best way to do it. Just don't make personal relationships with people you don't know. Just, love on them. It's okay to have working relationships. Say that. Have a working relationship. And then you never know because you can't. I'm not saying you can't build friendships or relationships off of here because there are a few people that I talked to that I met on here and I've been cool with them forever. But here's the thing: if we have any disagreements or something, we disagree, laugh about it, or talk about it, and we back at it. We talk to each other about it. We don't create content about it. So I'm thinking like you guys ought to, be careful so you don't get so affected so personally. Because some of y'all get when something happens, you guys it affects you so personally to the point to where some of y'all can't recover from it. Or some crazy stuff start happening behind it. The doxing, the stalking, the beefing, slinging mud, and you know, some of y'all going to doing something worse than some of these political ads, and some of those are terrible, funny but terrible. You don't need to do that, not in real life, especially when you got real stuff you need to be dealing with, right? Because I don't see somebody that's homeless that should be beefing right now because you got something to concentrate on. You know what I'm saying? You should be concentrating on getting yourself up out of the trenches. I couldn't even concentrate when I was going through being displaced. And I was homeless for a minute. I mean, no, I wasn't living in the street, but I didn't have my own place. And I've always owned a home, had a home. But when I sold my home, that intro of selling that house and finding another one, that was crazy. And I couldn't concentrate on somebody's filth and dirt and getting involved with somebody and fighting with somebody over something minuscule when me and my kids needed somewhere to go. So, that's all I'm saying. Don't let it affect you so personally that you can't concentrate on what you need to get done. Get yourself motivated. Find this, let this stuff help you to elevate yourself. It's just not cool to just be sitting on here. I mean, some people on here day in and day out, and then it becomes a lifestyle. Sometimes I flip through the YouTube because it got to the point to where I got Netflix, Philo, Prime, Tubi, um, Paramount, Peacock, Hulu, all on my TV. Paying for these subscriptions. Stars. And guess what I'm watching? All day. YouTube. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to stop paying all that stuff and just freaking watch YouTube. But I'm not about to sit up here and get so caught up in something like that all day long. People say, girl, did you know somebody got killed next door? No, how it happened? How you didn't know? The news is all over the news. I haven't seen the news because you didn't engulf the YouTube. I can't. No, you're not gonna do it. Okay, what you say, baby girl? She said, yes, I got one big sister on here, and she's wise with wisdom and isn't messy. Okay. But it's just gotta be something that's gonna motivate you, something that's gonna elevate you. And it's like even with me, sometimes I get so distracted now. Like again, let me tell you again, I ain't perfect. I strive every day struggling with something, whether it's my physical health, whether it's my mental health, whether it's my emotional well-being, spiritual, kids, grandkids, finances, whatever I'm struggling with something every day, right? But one thing about it, I gotta find something on here that's gonna motivate me to do better or feel better or something. So the first thing that I do when I get up is I go to and find a 10-minute prayer or meditation or something to start my day off with something other than drama. And I try to set the pace of my day. Another thing is I have to try to take note to get stuff done. Because see, when you get so distracted or caught up in life, you'll forget about things that you really need, dates and times and situations that you really need to take care of. So now you got to make a mental note, or you got to make a sticky note, or you got to get you a little notepad and stick it in your thing. You got to set your calendar. Sometimes I have to tell my kids, send me a text, and I won't open it, and as long as it's highlighted, I'll know that this is something that I need to do. So I'll go back and take care of my business and do some things. So find something productive to do. Get you a list of things that you need to do. Make you a list of long-term goals and a list of short-term goals. And then set you a calendar. I'm going to do this by June 1st, which is my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter. I'm going to do this by the end of the week. In the morning, I'm going to set my alarm clock to get up the first thing in the morning and set this doctor's appointment. I got to call right after that and make sure that they pick me up at the right time. Then I got to do, you know what I'm saying? You have to do stuff to elevate you and to keep you on task that don't have to do with being on YouTube. Got to. If not, you'll be lost out here doing everything. You said yes. She keeping me motivated. I'm 25, so I like the facts that she's wise, and yes, I agree. Well, bless the Lord, everybody should have someone to keep them motivated, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. She keeping you motivated and encouraged. There you go, baby. Well, I'm not gonna hold you all long. My kid just came in from school, so I'm gonna go in and check in with him, see how his day was. And yeah, figure out what's next. I will talk to you soon. Thank you again for the gift. A view is a view. I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You all have a blessed and powerful, prosperous rest of the day, and we'll talk soon. Peace.